Welcome back, True Seeker. Just quick advertisement stream and a little gloating. Tomorrow, Saturday, the NFL playoffs are here. Of course, we cover sports every single day, 7 days a week. We don't take a day off, taking advantage of the rigged world of sports, college and pro. And again, if you want the intel before the games, join us on Patreon. I have 3 sports tiers. The $5 tier gets you all the Friday content. The $11 tier gets you content 7 days a week, live streams Monday through Friday. And the $20 tier gets you everything, all the bonus live streams, the weekend live streams. It's the one you really want to be on if you're on the NFL, if you're into the NFL and the weekends. So those are the 3 tiers. $20 tier is the top tier that gets you all things. Once again, our NFL first playoff live stream will begin tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific. I'm a West Coast guy. That's 1 Eastern time. It's about 3.5 hours before the first game kicks off. And just the kind of things we look at. It's all about number analysis, trying to make the best plays. We love to hit the big upsets. Probably my biggest flaw is I'll chase too many dogs, like a lot of people who are into sports gambling. But just to give you a little piece of intel for the first game on the slate, you got the biggest underdog in the playoffs, the Carolina Panthers, who have an 8-9 record at home versus the Rams, who are pretty hot this year. Since they changed it to this 7 teams from each conference, remember they did that for Tom Brady's 7th Super Bowl ring. That was the last time we had a perfect playoff record. We haven't gone perfect in the playoffs since that year. They made it really easy that year. It was too easy. We were so locked in. We gave it all to you for free that year before it even happened, why it was going to be Brady over Mahomes before, in May, about three months before the preseason even started. We had that Super Bowl figured out. But since they went to this 7 games from each conference, home teams are 21-9. And what's really interesting is the Panthers are at home for the first game. They have a chance at the 22nd home win with a major upset. Go back 22 years to the day, January 10th, 2004, and tell me what happened in the playoffs that day. Did the Panthers beat the Rams in the playoffs 22 years to the day? Listen, I'm not saying the Panthers are a lock, but this is what we do. We do analysis of the games. We look for the best narratives. We look where the upsets are, where the big value is. Is it smart to take them with the points, money line, tease them up? Again, it's all number analysis. And the thing is, day after day, we produce winning days in the world of sports, whether it's college or pro. And just to give you an example, I could go through this whole week and show you that we won all week. Yesterday, another rock solid day. Yesterday, one game got postponed. I think we would have went 4-0 in the NBA had they played all 4, but they played 3 and we went 3-0 in those 3 games. Again, my haters will say, Zach always gives you this or that. I always put on top what I think is the better scenario. So in this case, yesterday, Pacers, Hornets. Charlotte was a 3.5-point favorite at home, but I thought the Pacers looked better because the Hornets coach could stay on 32 wins before facing the Jazz, and the Hornets could hold off that 14th win until the Jazz. And those are just both big numbers with the Jazz. So it made sense. Again, these are the 4 base ciphers of the English language, you guys. Alphabetic order with numerology, reverse alphabetic order with numerology. Utah 14, Utah Jazz 32. And notice that was both in the same cipher, what I call the most peer. And I love 114 with the Pacers, too. It happens all the time. You got to love the Pacers winning with 114 yesterday. Cavs and T-Wolves game. Where's it at? We thought the T-Wolves had a little bit better narrative. Date numerology was there, the little Jupiter connection for Thursday. And looking ahead, we saw why the Cavs might only win 1 of their next 3, so we gave them the edge. Was a tighter game, but still sided with the Timberwolves. And the Mavericks and the Jazz was our game of the day. Jazz 6.5-point dog. Couldn't find one reason for the Mavericks to win yesterday. So this was the game with all the value and the best narrative. And notice the Jazz is a 6.5-point underdog. They take care of business. Mavs. By the way, you got to be careful because ESPN is putting out false stats for a lot of games this year. I think it's because of our community. They're trying to throw us off by putting out false stats. Like, this is fake. You see how it shows that the Mavericks got their 14th road loss and stayed on 14 wins? I just told you that about Utah, right? 14. See how Dallas is 13, like Utah picked up their 13th win last night? But see how they fell to 4-14, but before the game, it was showing in the screenshot that they were where'd it go? Getting dyslexic. Oh, yeah, right here. It was showing that they were 4-12 away. Can you see that? That it was showing that they were 4-12, even though they were really 4-13. So we were aware of that. But again, it's you have to be careful with the NBA because ESPN showing false stats, NBA.com's showing false stats, so is CBS Sports. You got to ask, why are all these networks showing false stats before the game? We noticed this trend about 5 years ago with the baseball season where almost every morning everyone would have out fake stats for the teams. I really do think it's because of our community and all the people who've caught on to this knowledge. I mean, look, there's like 1,000 people on Twitter selling sports gematria picks now. Of course, yours truly invented this way of taking advantage of the rigged system. But it's not me who's rigging the games this way. It's me who figured out this is how they're rigging the games. And, of course, all the people with the brain who've realized how lucrative it is, they're taking note and taking advantage. Yesterday in the NHL, we love the NHL over here. Flames and Bruins. You guys have heard me say it a million times in just freebies. Never doubt 22 in Boston, right? Boston's 22 land. Last night in the NHL, Flames pick up their 22nd regulation loss, just getting stomped on by the Bruins. And that's exactly what we expected. And Panthers and Canadiens game. We thought the Panthers could stay on 47 points before playing the Ottawa Senators. They got beat down. They're going to stay on 47 points before they play the Ottawa Senators. You see how that works? Notice how almost everything I'm showing you is going back to that blue cipher. Red Wings and Canucks. We thought the Canucks here would stay on 37 points in Detroit. Did they? They did. We thought the Sabres looked like one of the best plays of the day, and they just gave a beating to the Rangers. Rangers picked up their 19th loss in regulation. Yesterday had 19-8 numerology plus Sabres is 19. And notice how Buffalo Sabres is 46, and they stayed on 46 points. That's the thing that's just beautiful about hockey. You get wins, losses, and points. I wish they'd add points to the NFL and the NBA and the MLB. Man, we'd really crush. So, again, the NFL, we just love it. Maple Leafs, it might sound funny, but in the Bible, the Church of Philadelphia is connected to Revelation. We just always play the Revelation numbers in Philly. Maple Leafs picked up their 49th points yesterday. Cha-ching! The more you know. That's why they say knowledge is power. Now, I got to tell you guys, if you do join my Patreon, if I have a decode on a Devils game, just skip right past it. Just go, oh, no, Zach doesn't know how to decode a Devils game. Or just maybe even better, a better strategy with Devils games might be to look at my notes and then just go the exact opposite way, because I'll tell you what, you'll win almost every time. I hate the damn Devils. And I tell my community this too. I said, just those Devils, just stay away, because look at what happened here. We were so perfect. It made so much sense for the I don't know what's wrong with the Devils. It's like whatever makes sense for them is what doesn't happen. I hate that team, and they are called the Devils. I missed it yesterday with the Ducks and the Hurricanes, you guys. It was about the college football championship. Again, Mario Cristobal, who coaches the Miami Hurricanes, who used to coach the Oregon Ducks. Last night, he advanced to Miami with his 27th win. So sometimes when a good pattern gets broken, it's because they're doing something different. And that was a special tribute last night and I overlooked it. That was my bad. And usually my community will catch things like that, but I didn't hear anybody call in about it. And you got to wonder about the Ducks losing 2-5, because here we are in the 2025 season, and Oregon's having one of their most memorable seasons ever. Kurt Signetti comes in on 25 wins tonight. Predators and Islanders. We liked those Predators yesterday. They had a lot going for them. This was all Predators narrative right here. And they handled business. And Oilers and Jets. My advice was the Jets with the goals yesterday, because, see, this is where it can get tricky, you guys. You see how Edmonton is 35 and 37, and yesterday was Thursday, right? They were on 35 points with a chance to pick up 37 versus Edmonton, but we saw that their next game was versus Los Angeles. So I said, oh, maybe they don't get 37 tonight. Maybe they wait till LA. If you took them with the goals, they covered. So it was all good. The Jets with the goals was the play. They covered. They only lost by 1. Happens a lot in hockey. I do try to go against the Avalanche a lot because there's so much value there, but I always warn my community, never do more than $1 parlay going against the Avalanche. They're the best team in hockey this year. And Avs did win. My dollar parlay didn't come in. It's okay. We made a lot more than $1 last night. The Golden Knights dropped the Blue Jackets to 18-18. That Vegas and 18 just won't stop playing for us. We love it. 18-18. Boom. And the Wild, we gave the Wild the edge yesterday. We thought they were the better play, but I thought this game was tight. I did give the Wild the edge. I said a smart play would also be to hedge with the Kraken with the goals. I said there's a chance you could win on both of those, and you did because the Kraken only lost by 1, so it was actually a double winner. Cha-ching! And yeah, just a smoking day. And yeah, in college football, we gave the edge to Miami because we saw that their coach could get his 97th win and also his 35th win with Miami on 35 Thursday. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about 35 Thursday before. Out here in my neck of the woods, we had the Hazelwood shooting of the 33-year-old. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong, though. Or no, I'm not. Yeah, it was the Hazelwood shooting in Portland of the 33-year-old right after the Portland Avenue shooting in Minneapolis between 33rd and 34th Street. It's all a joke, but you see how Hazelwood's 46 and 35 like Thursday? From the news to the sports, it's all rigged the same way, people. So anyway, yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 Eastern. We'll be talking wild card weekend. We'll stream again Sunday morning too, but get our first stream in tomorrow. And again, just analyzing these numbers. Again, all of these American sports. For any of you out there like, why would they ever do that? Again, maybe do some better research, asshole. The reason they do this is because all of the American sports are credited to Freemasonry. Freemasonry is based in Kabbalah, and within Kabbalah is the practice of coding numbers into words. Go figure. Go figure they'd script it this way, the cabal. Anyway, congrats to the winners. Shout out to Punk Rock 11. Smoked the NHL. Just another day in paradise over here. And yeah, we look to make it another winner tonight and tomorrow and the day after and the day after that. But buyer beware, not every day do we dominate. I do have plenty of days where I'm a game or two over 500, but we have a lot of great days too. We have a lot of great days. That's probably the 5th best day in the last month of what we did yesterday. And the day before that was quite good. And so was the day before that, and so on and so forth. So yeah, you want to learn about the information, come join us on the Patreon. It's a world-class education. Again, you can pay tens of thousands of dollars to go to college. And I promise you probably can't learn anything half as awesome as what we teach on a daily basis for a fraction of the cost. And that's no cap. The only cap is the one I'm wearing right here. Those are all facts. Plus, this knowledge opens you up way more than just rig sports. Stop getting played by the fake news. And by the way, I've been saying fake news way before they installed that orange painted clown chump. I can't stand that goon. But anyway, well, we love the way they sync up the sports rituals with them, though. We do love that. But anyway, we'll leave it there for now. You want to join us? The link for the Patreon's in the description of the video. And until next time.